There are a lot of confusions and questions on our mind when we plan to buy a laptop. There are various laptops available in the market with various specifications. So, what to buy? What is our need? So, according to our preference, we can choose a laptop which best suits for us. Let us check what are those preferences, what are the things important which we need to check when buying a laptop. So, I just want to share my views. I'm not talking about any brand to buy, but a little few things which we need to keep in mind when we are buying a laptop. So first of all, its size and weight. There are different sizes of laptops available in the market. So a laptop is a handy device which we can use it in a mobile way. So 11 to 12 inches are there, which are very portable and weighs from 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. So these are very flexible. It can be used from kids to anyone. And 13 to 14 inches which weighs 4.5 pounds. And 15 inches laptops are most popular and most commonly used. These are around 4 to 6 pounds. And 17 to 18 inches which are have a good visual display, and for those who want to have a good gaming experience can opt these big screen devices. Or you want to have a if you want to watch some beautiful movies with ultra HD, so the people who choose this type of preferences can go with this big screen devices. Secondly, if we think, and the most important thing is hardware specs. The key hardware specs to consider. These are the five hardware things to consider when you are buying a laptop. Which are the processor, what is the hard disk capacity, means it is the space, and what RAM it has, is of the space, graphic card, and display. Let us check one by one. So these are the few important considerations when you're buying a laptop. Let us check one by one. First we'll go with processor. So there are various type of processors available. I'm not talking about the Apple devices. Just I'm just concentrating on the Windows laptop. So Intel i5, Intel i5 laptops. These are the latest models from Intel with best price and performance. But you need to consider the model numbers like i5 7200U and i5 7300U, which will give you best multitasking experience. So for gaming in the PC, you need to have high-end processor, which will give you a best experience when you play games on that i7 devices. So for this, just go for Intel i7 devices, which have a faster and smooth gaming experience. But please do have a consideration on the series model numbers like HQ or K series. For example, Core i7 7820HQ. Here is the HQ is the series model number, so please be aware of the series number. Your HQ or K series are the best processor available in the market. Intel i3, which is used in the most common personal laptops, it's a general purpose of use. If you want to have a very general purpose of use like browsing or some small works you want to do, I3 can be your best choice. An AMD processor. When you want to choose AMD processor, if you have your related work is about multimedia or some like uh, Photoshop works and everything, AMD processors are the best. And these processors are best for browsing too. Intel Atom, which is a very low cost CPU and also gives best battery life. But consider this type of process when you have a minimal type of work. And Intel Xeon is the best multimedia working CPU. If your work is somewhat related to 3D modeling or video editing software or high-end gaming or anything which is related to multimedia, the best choice for you is Intel Xeon. But these CPUs are costly. If your budget is over $600 or $900, you can go with this CPU. Preferred if you have a 3D type of multimedia box. So after the processor, we have RAM. So you already fixed a particular processor on your mount. So according to the processor, you need to have the capability RAM. For a low-end processor, the 2 GB of RAM is enough for a personal computer. If you go for i3 processor, a 2 GB of RAM is okay, but you'll definitely have some limitations with some applications. A 4 GB is a optimal for a laptop which can run most of the applications. Having 4 GB is a better choice. 8 GB is very good if you have, but the price will increase as this RAM size increases. So, basing upon your budget, you can choose your RAM, and 16 GB is more than enough. A high-speed computing will be there if you go for a high-speed RAM. This is RAM. So, we'll see on display. 1366 by 768, which is HD but touchscreen plus battery. So, if you are too concerned with the battery, just go for full HD, which has a very clear display and crisp display. And for gaming purposes, you need a very good display. But the only thing here is it consumes your battery. So, if you plan to keep a laptop at your home only, at a home purpose only, battery is not a big issue because always the power is plugged in. So what if you want to use your laptop in a mobile way or to use at your workstation? So you should plan a laptop such that it should have a minimum of 6 hours battery life. Basing upon your preferred preferences, you need to choose your laptop. So basing and considering of these issues, you need to plan to buy your laptop. I'm not talking about any brand, but you should think all these considerations according to your preferences. And if you have a regular usage of your laptop, and keyboard and mousepad also gives a key role. If your laptop is to work regularly, you should opt for solid tactile keyboard which have enough spaces between the keys. And when coming to the mousepad, choose a mousepad which has multi-touch features like instant. Most of the modern laptops are allowing everything, and please do check the DVD drive which has a Blu-ray technology, because most of the movies now coming with a Blu-ray technology such that your laptop should provide or can play the Blu-ray technology movies. So, basing upon your budget, these factors will also involve. For example, if we see the price considerations, for $150, for example, $150 to $250, you'll get something like Chromebook. Chromebook in the sense is the OS which runs with the Chrome OS, which is very good for browsing, but the processor which included in the Chromebook are a little bit cheaper and slower also. For example, the one device with Chromebook is Lenovo IdeaPad 100X. You can check the features and the specifications of the Lenovo Pad IdeaPad which runs Chromebook, and this varies from $150 to $50. So in the next range, it will be $350 to $350 to $600. $600. Here you will get Intel i5 or AMD processor, AMD A8 CPU processor, which have 4 GB to 8 GB RAM, which is very good for a medium range budget laptop. If you are planning from $350 to $600, you will get these inspired laptops which are very good for your professional or personal use. And which also has 500 GB of hard disk. And the next one is $600 to $900, which will have long battery life and full HD display and a dedicated graphics card. Okay, as we came across the graphics card, it is better to have a dedicated graphics card of 4 GB if you are using a multimedia work or a 3D modeling work or a video software, or you go for a gaming laptop. If you are planning to have a gaming on your PC, if you want to play lot of games on your PC, you should have a dedicated graphics card of 2 GB to 4 GB, basing upon whether it is a AMD graphics card or an NVIDIA graphics card. AMD or NVIDIA, NVIDIA graphics cards. So that will have a better gaming experience, or it will help you a lot when you are going for multimedia works like 3D modeling or a video editing software. So there are laptops above $900 which are something like Apple MacBook or Dell XPS 13, which are these laptops which range over $900, which will give the best experience in all the aspects. There are some laptops which range for $1,500 and above, which are best opt for gaming PCs. So, basing upon your budget and preferences, you can choose a laptop of yourself. Whatever the brand you have, please consider these in your mind when you are buying a laptop. I hope this tutorial is a little helpful to you when you are choosing to buy a laptop. It's on my way just like a suggestion, not anything else. If you like this tutorial, please share it and hit a like button. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.